I love discovering a hidden gem, a place that I know nothing about, have no expectations for, yet it proceeds to completely blow me away.
Oh shit! Woo! Yeah! Huh.
I'll explain more about the plane a little bit later. Welcome back, everybody. My name is Alex, and this is the Singletrack Sampler. And today's adventure begins in the birthplace of Walmart and the self-proclaimed mountain bike capital of the world, Bentonville, Arkansas. If you've been around the channel for a little while, you know that I visited early on in their mountain bike journey with a couple friends of mine that you probably recognize. Now, I remember from that visit thinking to myself that the riding around there was a little bit too cross-country for my personal taste, lacking the kind of riding that really challenged me and got my heart racing and the stoke levels up. And I am very happy to report from this most recent trip that that is certainly not the case anymore. I was really stoked to see everything that Bentonville's been up to in the past few years. This video is actually not about that place. In fact, today we are heading an hour and a half southeast of town to a place called Ponca, visiting the Buffalo Outdoor Center. A place that, as of yesterday, I had never even heard of. And today, it is now my all-time favorite riding destination in the entire area. And I think, by the end of this video, it just might be yours too. I'm gonna assume that, like me, you guys don't know anything about this place. So let me fill you in on some basics real quick. The trail system here boasts the longest downhill run in the entire state of Arkansas at 1,300 feet per run. To put that into a little bit of perspective, a full run on A-Line at Whistler is about 1,100 feet. And just like at Whistler, you can get a lift to the top via a shuttle that leaves from the general store. When I heard that part, I started getting really happy. Now, for those of you guys that don't want to shell out the $28 for a day of shuttling, the trails are actually also open to the public. So if you are so inclined, you can just get a group of buddies together and self-shuttle the entire day, which is not that bad given that the shuttle to the top is only about 10 minutes. All right, enough talk. Let's go sample some of these trails.
Okay, we're on Buffalo Run. This is a blue run. We're gonna try to get warmed up here. Oh man, the rock work is just wild. Look at that. It's a thing of beauty.
Right off the bat, I was really impressed with the rock work that I saw on this trail. I could just tell that the trail builders put a lot of attention to detail and care into this place. Something else that I really appreciated were the little side jibs that they had every now and then. If you keep your eyes peeled, there's fun little stuff very purposefully placed on the side of the trail to just kind of spice up the blue run.
Cool little feature. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, get that little side hip.
Yeah, there's like a baby shark fin.
After the top section, you get funneled into this middle connector section, which is a traverse. Now this section, you're gonna have to ride for every single lap. And it's kind of a good thing because this is a extremely rocky and techy section that takes a few tries to figure out the lines.
You gotta go down the middle, I guess. Oh, sorry, Ty. Yeah, some of this is weird. Oh gosh. That's such a tricky spot. I think the blacks are gonna be hard.
This is another thing that I really liked about this place is that it has a wide diversity, not of just like skill levels, but also styles of riding. Right after you finish with this middle connector, you get right back into fast and flowy, smooth single track.
That was not a small double.
This trail is the longest downhill run in the park, and it's a really great beginner to intermediate trail, but it's also actually really fun for more advanced riders because if you want to, you can go really fast through a lot of these sections. That being said, you got to be a little bit careful because the riding surface is kind of like riding on marbles, as our buddy Matt found out when he tried to take one berm a little bit too on the inside and, well, kind of lost his marbles.
Oh, you good? That gravel, man. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just tucked the front end and
Oh, I saw.
rolled out of it.
This area is really pretty. I believe this is the climb out.
Now, I will warn you, just like they warned us, yes, this is a shuttled downhill trail system, but you do have to climb out at the end. And fair warning, it's not an easy climb. I promise you, on the later laps, you will be feeling it, and you probably will be complaining, but yo, it's totally, totally worth it. You get a little bit of a workout still, even with the shuttle, so just think about it like that, okay?
All right, lap number 1. That was fun.
It was fun.
More climbing than I thought.
Now that we've got a feel for the place and got our legs warm, let's up the octane a little bit by taking a look at some of the more advanced trails. And I've got great news for anyone that is really trying to push the envelope of your riding, get faster, and maybe even train for an enduro race or something like that. Because the Mule Kicker and Skull Cracker trails here are hands down the closest thing to a true enduro run that I have seen in the area. So buckle up and hang on, because these trails are a rowdy good time.
Giddy up. Oh.
I thoroughly enjoyed both of these trails, and I think that if I were coming here often, I would be riding these trails over and over because, in my opinion, it would only get more fun the faster you can go, and these trails definitely require you to know them well before you can really get going fast. Now that we've taken a look at the trail offerings here at BOC, let's take a close look at some of the unique features that really makes this place stand out. On our way up for our second lap, I was talking with a shuttle driver, asking him what his favorite trail on the mountain was, to which he definitively replied, White Lightning. And it did not take us long to realize why.
Oh yeah, that I'm not doing that.
So this top section starts actually with just a really cool hop. It's like a split rock where you're gapping this complete drop off in between. It's not that big, but it is definitely intimidating because you could literally fall down in it. It's wide enough for that.
Looks like there's a gnarly alternate line over here too.
The marquee features of this trail are actually these two really big rock slabs that they have made some really cool rock rolls out of.
Whoa, no, this is that slab. Look how huge that is. Dang, this is cool. There's more features down here. Holy shit, this is so cool. Wait till you guys see this. You guys got this. You guys got this.
I think one of my favorite parts of this piece of trail actually was getting to see my friends Ty and Matt progress and tackle this.
So what I'm saying is, Ty, you don't want to be on your brakes at the edge there at the bottom, because you're going to go off that and smack that, and it'll be like a little pop. And if you grab your brakes right there, you might tip. Yeah!
Now, I've ridden plenty of rock rolls in my travels, but Ty and Matt, who are from Asheville, don't really have access to this sort of thing in the area. So this was a little bit out of their comfort level and gave us a really unique opportunity to help them progress. I think I get just as much fulfillment out of helping friends through challenging features as I do when I complete my own challenging features. Being there for Ty and Matt, you know, when they are facing something that they don't see very often, it can be really hard to gauge where your skill levels fall relative to this thing that you're staring up. It can be really intimidating. So I felt really great that I could be there to inspire confidence and to reassure them both that these features were well within their skill levels, even if they didn't know it at the time. Now that my friends have really pushed themselves to progress, it's time that I do the same. A story that, funny enough, starts with me taking a wrong turn and getting lost. A mistake that leads to me running into the two biggest features on the mountain.
Hello? Where am I going? Oh my God. This is a road gap. Hello? Hello? Damn.
So this put me in an interesting spot because here I am staring at this big road gap that is kind of intimidating to me. You know, I have sent stuff bigger than this, but the thing is I'm always with friends. I'm always with someone, or I have someone to tow me in or talk through it. But this time I was by myself.
I think this is good speed. Yep. That was, oh my God, that was smooth.
I'm not gonna lie, I was actually really proud of myself with how I was able to handle this road gap on my own. But what I didn't realize was this was just a warm-up, because a little bit down the trail, I was about to come face to face with the Big Kahuna.
Mandatory gap, and holy shit.
This one gave me some serious pause. I did not expect to see something this big here.
I mean, that's like 15 feet high. Maybe not 15, maybe like 12.
Now, I definitely will admit, I tried to find my friends once more just in case, you know, but they were nowhere in sight.
Hey guys! I'm just gonna do a running. Tell you what, can't really stop that well. So I would need to compress there to then get across that. I don't want to go too fast though.
I was just about to pack up and, you know, do the smart thing, not do this big feature with no one around that, you know, I kind of was like waffling about. But then something clicked.
I think you'd want to go off right at the crack there. I think that'll be okay. This is a steep running though. Oh wow, it's funny, when I step back here, it doesn't look as bad. When I don't see that gap. Let's go. Oh shit! Woo! Oh my God! Oh, that was incredible! I can't believe I just did that, just like on site.
I know this might not seem like a lot to you guys because you've seen me hit stuff this big or even bigger, but this was actually a huge moment for me. Every time that I've tackled something that made me nervous or something that was kind of like on the cusp of what I'm capable of, I've always had a friend or friends, someone there to talk it through or coach me through it. But this time, I did it on my own. I was so excited about this drop that I actually went and found my friends at the end of this lap and brought them back. We actually ended up having some fun because there is a trail that goes right underneath the drop. So I had my buddy Matt ride his bike underneath so that I could send the drop right over top of him. I'm dropping off and you can see him right below me. And yeah, we ended up getting a pretty cool photo out of it. So thank you, Ty and Matt, for that. But yeah, that was the highlight for me of the day. My friends Ty and Teresia, however, had a different sort of highlight that was totally not even mountain bike related. You remember that plane from the beginning? It turned out that the guy who'd been shuttling us all day was Austin, the owner of the BOC. He commutes every day in this Cessna from Bentonville to Ponca, and once he discovered that he, Ty, and Teresia have a mutual friend in common, he offered to give them a ride back as well, which happened to be their very first ride ever in a prop plane. This was just the cherry on top to an already fantastic day. From the trails to the features and the friends, this place just has it all. And I know for a fact that anytime I come back to the Bentonville area, this will be my top place, my #1 destination and priority to come ride. And I really hope you guys enjoyed coming along for the adventure with us. I will see you guys again very soon. And until then, you know what to do. Live free, ride hard, and get stoked.